Hey there, comic enthusiasts. I'm Gabby from African Reads Comics, your go-to creator for all things comics, bringing you a fresh review and breakdown of Absolute Flash #1, which dropped this week as part of DC Comics' bold new Absolute Universe imprint. Written by the masterful Jeff Lemire and illustrated by the insanely talented Nick Robles, this debut issue reimagines Wally West in a way we've never seen before. Gritty, isolated, and stripped of everything that traditionally defines the Flash. Buckle up, because we're diving deep into this speedster's chaotic new world, Absolute Flash. #1 introduces us to a Wally West who's not just a different take on the Scarlet Speedster, he's the first Flash in this universe. Forget the Speed Force, Barry Allen's mentorship, or the Flash family. This Wally is a lone teenager thrust into a life-altering situation with powers he can't control. The Absolute Universe is all about reimagining DC's heroes in a darker, more challenging world, and this comic delivers that in spades. Lemire, known for his emotional storytelling, Sweet Tooth Justice League Unlimited, teams up with Robles, whose dynamic and expressive art brings Wally's struggles to life. Altogether, they craft a suspenseful, character-driven tale that's as visually stunning as it is emotionally gripping. The story kicks off with a non-linear narrative, a signature move from Lemire that keeps you hooked from page 1. We're bouncing between two timelines, the present, where Wally is on the run, and 2 days earlier, where it all begins. Let's break it down. Right out the gate, we're thrown into chaos. Wally West is sprinting through a barren desert, pursued by shadowy forces we don't yet fully see. His powers are wild, unstable bursts of speed that make him phase through reality, flickering in and out like a glitch. Without the Speed Force, a huge twist for Flash fans, there's no cosmic glue holding his abilities together. Instead, his speed feels raw, dangerous, and terrifying. Lightning streaks don't just follow him, they explode around him, doubling as jagged memories or flashes of his recent past. It's a brilliant visual trick that shows how unmoored Wally is, both physically and mentally. Wally is not the cocky, quippy hero we know. He's a mess, an anxious, lonely teen, overwhelmed by powers he didn't ask for. His internal monologue paints a picture of isolation, a military brat who's bounced from base to base, never finding a home or friends. Now, with these uncontrollable abilities, he's running from more than just pursuers. He's fleeing the terror of what he's become. The issue ends with him cornered by a reimagined version of the Rogues, his power spiraling, leaving us on a cliffhanger that screams for issue #2. Rewind 2 days and we meet pre-powers Wally. He's a grungy, awkward kid living under the thumb of his stern military father. This isn't the upbeat Wally of the main DC universe. Here, he's weighed down by anxiety and a fractured relationship with his dad, who seems more drill sergeant than parent. It's a grounded setup that makes Wally feel real, even before the superhero stuff kicks in. The turning point comes when Wally stumbles into a military experiment gone wrong, overseen by a scientist named Barry Allen. Yep, that Barry, but not the Flash here. The experiment explodes, literally and figuratively, blasting Wally with whatever gives him his powers. Unlike the classic lightning and chemical origin, there's no Speed Force to neatly explain things. His speed manifests chaotically. He phases through walls, sees time in fragments, and feels like his body's tearing apart. It's less cool superpower moment and more body horror nightmare. And that rawness sets this origin apart. Back in the present, the Rogues crash the party. In the main universe, they're Flash's colorful foes with a code of honor. Think Captain Cold pulling off heists with a smirk. Here, they're darker, possibly tied to the military or whoever's chasing Wally. We don't get the full scoop yet. Lemire loves a slow burn mystery, but their presence hints at a bigger threat. Are they villains, enforcers, or something else? The ambiguity only amps up the tension. Absolute Flash number 1 is a deep dive into Wally West's soul. In the main DC continuity, he's shaped by Barry Allen's guidance, the Speed Force, and the Flash family. Here, he's got none of that. No mentor, no cosmic power source, no legacy to lean on. He's the first Flash, forging his path in a world that doesn't know what to make of him. This isolation is the heart of the story. Wally's not just fighting external threats, he's battling his own fears and identity. Lemire nails this emotional complexity. Wally's anxiety and loneliness make him relatable, while his powers, tied to his mental state, mirror his inner chaos. The lack of a Flash legacy also raises big questions. What does it mean to be a hero when you're starting from scratch? It's a fresh angle that fits the Absolute Universe's mission to strip heroes down to their core. Nick Robles' art is the MVP here. His style, fluid, expressive, and packed with motion, perfectly captures Wally's speed. Those lightning streaks aren't just flair, they're a window into his fractured mind, showing memories and emotions as he races through time. It's innovative and gorgeous, making every page pop with energy. Colorist Adriano Lucas brings it home with a palette that mixes vibrant electric hues, reds, yellows, blues, with the muted tones of the desert and military base. It's a striking contrast that keeps the Flash's spirit alive, even in this grim setting. Together, Robles and Lucas make Wally's powers feel alive, chaotic, beautiful, and terrifying all at once. This isn't just a Wally story, it's a cornerstone of the Absolute Universe. DC's new imprint is about pushing heroes to their limits, stripping away their safety nets. Absolute Batman gives us a vulnerable Bruce. Absolute Superman ditches the Kents. And now Absolute Flash takes away Wally's Flash family and Speed Force. It's a pattern. These heroes are alone, forced to redefine themselves. There's also a hint of a bigger mystery. Barry's role in the experiment suggests a conspiracy, maybe tied to the military, maybe to the Absolute Universe's dark side influenced energy, a contrast to the main DCU's Superman vibe. Could Wally's powers connect to something cosmic? We'll see. Fans are buzzing about Absolute Flash number 1. The art, Wally's depth, and the bold reimagining are getting big love. Some compare it to Miles Morales' Spider-Man, a teen hero figuring it out solo, which could pull in new readers. But not everyone's sold. The missing Speed Force and Flash family have purists grumbling, arguing it strips away what makes the Flash special. Fair point, but the Absolute Universe is about shaking things up, and this delivers. Absolute Flash number 1 is a killer debut. Lemire and Robles have built Wally West, who's raw, relatable, and riveting, set against a suspenseful plot that leaves you hungry for more. The non-linear storytelling, mysterious rogues, and that gut-punch cliffhanger make it a page-turner, while the art and themes elevate it to something special. It's not your classic Flash tale, and that's the point. If you're down for a fresh, dark spin on the Scarlet Speedster, this is a must grab. So what do you think, fam? Are you vibing with this new Wally, or do you miss the Speed Force? Hit me up. African Reads Comics wants to hear your takes.